Hi, hello, good morning, and welcome to A Day in the Life of a Third Grade Teacher, Friday class party and math review game edition. First up, I'm making this not so probably healthy muffin in a cup because I'm lazy for breakfast and can eat it on my drive. And I grab my water to drink, I say bye to Reg and feed him, and we're off to school. I cannot wait for it to be spring so it's not dark when I drive in. And of course, I have to stop at McDonald's and get my daily 99-cent iced coffee using the app because I'm, trying to get caffeinated on a teacher budget. But here we are at school, got to awkwardly film myself walking into school, or it didn't happen. At least that's what I hear people say. But anyway, so we earned a class party. We've been working towards it for a while, and they chose pajamas, and we also finished the Percy Jackson books. We're going to watch the movie as well. So I'm also wearing pajamas, so I have my sweatpants, and I'll change into my slippers. And we also finished up our fraction unit, so we're going to do a review game here today, which you'll see in just about a second is all of the lamination I have on my table. I'm going to have the kids help me cut this out this morning just because I didn't want to do it all myself. And I came up with this idea, and I want to be able to use all this stuff for the years to come, so it's laminated, and they can help me cut it out. So let's get unpacked here, coat off, take my mask off while I'm getting ready for the day and before the kids come in. This here's my typical morning routine. I like to get to school, about 10 minutes before the kids start coming in, just because, just like get things pulled up and wake up in the quiet and not have to have them in there right away. We normally would have morning recess, but with COVID we don't. So we have to be at school at 7:50 and they will start coming in at 7:55. So I usually get to school around 7:40-ish. So get everything turned on, get all my slides pulled up, get my coffee strawed up and ready to drink. Normally in the morning, I always have these morning meeting slides here, you'll see. And we have a word of a day, but on Fridays they don't have one if they, do their morning routine well the other 4 days. So I'm going to just find Friday here. My computer's so slow, and get that word deleted, and then just put up their choices and the timer for them. That way they can get rolling with that as soon as they walk in. So again, here's these slides, get their options and things they need to still make sure they do, and get rid of their word for today. All right, I guess now I'm just gonna, get the lunch calendar updated for them. We don't have the overhead lights on. The string lights and LED lights lighted up pretty well, so I'm gonna turn those off. The next thing I need to do is get out our inflatable dart board. It's big, it's like 6 feet tall. We've only used it once so far this year as a review game. So I'm gonna get it blown up now just because we are meeting as a PLC during our prep today, which is right away in the morning. So I wanna have this part blown up, that way it's ready to go for our math review game. So here it is beforehand, and I'm going to pull it out here quick. But it does not take long to inflate at all, so that part's super nice. So again, I know it's COVID and whatnot, but we are fully back in person, so that means kids don't have to socially distance. They are wearing masks, and if we do stuff like this, we just have to, have good hand hygiene. But if we're allowed to be in person, then it means we can kind of run typical, like a normal class. It's just more hand washing and obviously the masks. So that's I like, because otherwise it would feel like a prison. So anyways, that's how we are able to still play this review game and stuff like that, which I will show you later. But I'm gonna get this bad boy blown up. So 3, 2, 1. Here's the before, and here's after. So like I said, it's pretty tall. You just throw the balls at it, it's sticky, and we're gonna use this as part of our math review game. But I have that ready, and the kids will be coming in any minute, so I'm gonna go drink my coffee. My coworker brought me one, so thanks, Nicole. And cheers to that. All right, this mess is post the kids being here. They helped me cut out a bunch. We got it done. It looks like a mess, but now it's much more organized. I'm going to have 5 teams, so all their supplies are organized in there. And these are some more things we'll be using during our math review game. So I'm very appreciative of them helping me out this morning before they had music and gym. We will do our normal reading stuff this morning. This is here at the beginning of you seeing the math review stuff. We did our math review, or we did all of our reading stuff. We had snack, and now here is some clips from our math review. We started off just doing practice problems on their whiteboards, and then we're going to get into the hands-on stuff, which you will also see. They were earning points, and then as their teams are earning points reading correct answers, that's what's going to be how many attempts they got to throw balls at the dartboard. And I kind of did it like the game 301 or 501 if you've ever played darts. So every team would start at that number, and you want to get to 0 first, or as close to 0 as possible. So These are just the different questions and activities they did to earn points for their attempts to throw at the dartboard at the end. I totally forgot to take any videos of them throwing at the dartboard. I thought I did, so I inserted some pictures just so you can kind of see what it's like from the beginning of the year. But yeah, we did number lines for fractions, we did ordering, we did identifying, we did mixed numbers, so they did all that review. And this is what the dartboard looked like. Again, I forgot to take videos today, so they would just got turns to throw at it, and whatever they hit, that's how many points got deducted. We just started at 200 points, so here's kind of what the scoreboard looked like. Someone did the math for me. So they were just updating that as we went on. So just kind of a fun way to, end our fraction unit, especially with it being a class party. So did those, that review today and used the dartboard. All right, so this morning we had specials already. We accomplished all of our reading stuff, which I didn't really show anything because I was obviously teaching. And then we did our math review. We started the Percy Jackson movie before lunch just so we could finish it because we do have a late lunch. And now I am going to get out of the school for a little bit. I'm picking up Dairy Queen for my coworker and myself. So we got some chicken strip baskets and a chili cheese dog and some more caffeine. Yeah, so since we're kind of doing the class party, again, our lunch and recess is late. So when they come back in, we only have like an hour and a half of school left. So I'm going to sit here and scroll through TikTok while I eat my lunch and do a whole lot of nothing. I try not to work through lunch most days just because I need that time to mentally relax and just do absolutely nothing. So enjoy watching me time-lapse eat. All right, second part of our party, I got to get this table cleared off because I promised them popcorn and they asked if they could bring treats to share. So I told parents, like, hey, if they want to bring something, they can. They don't have to. Well, look at what we got. We got candy, we got brownies, we got chips, and I had the popcorn. So they're still at recess. I'm going to start popping some of the popcorn and kind of get the table area set up. It's going to be kind of a grab and go. I did put all the brownies out on a plate so they could just grab one, and I'm going to put the popcorn into bowls and whatnot. That way it's just easier, hashtag COVID, they can grab and go. So I got it all ready beforehand. This is the spread we had going. And yeah, now they're watching the movie. I'm going to try to plan for next week a little bit. We have the Fountains of Pinnell curriculum, so I'm just kind of mapping out the read alouds I'm going to do, which reading mini lessons and word work mini lessons. We're going to do a little bit more review for fractions one more day and then take the test. And yeah, boom, end of the day. Don't mind my bud Charlie. I watch him in the summer, so I'm bringing him home after school today and going to watch him for a little bit. So here's me cleaning up, and like I said, that inflatable dartboard's super easy to, store, so I deflated that. And popcorn parties, I always feel so bad for the custodians. We try not to get it on the floor, but popcorn gets everywhere. So I am very lucky to have these tables that flip up, which you'll see in a second. So I always get all the chairs up, and then I just fold all the tables up. That way it just makes it easy to vacuum when they're in there. And of course, always treat your custodians well. So I appreciate everything they do because yes, popcorn is the worst, but it's so cheap and easy to have with kids. So I just moved all of my tables out of the way, so it'll take me 6 seconds to put them back on Monday. And time to put on my real shoes. Time to power everything off. And then, yeah, this is a pretty low-key Friday, but it was a fun Friday, a fun way to end the week, especially since it was our first full week with everyone here. It was a full moon. It was a lot of things, a lot of indoor recess. So here's that clicker that's going to turn off my lights. I'll link this. It's super cool. You just put the outlet in there, and then it controls. Obviously, in the rock button there, it works super well. And turn off my projector, and me and Charlie are out of here. So thanks for tuning in, and see you guys next time.